everyone. Happy Monday. Let's go ahead and let's look at your jobs for today. So first things first, we're going to come over to our assignments, and it is the week of November 9th. It is Monday. Really quickly, I do want to remind you guys, and that just reminded me, I need to make sure that I post a little banner. We do not have school this Wednesday. It's Monday today. We don't have school this Wednesday as well as Friday. Friday is a teacher work day, so that means Miss Walsh is just going to be working on report cards, and then Wednesday is Veterans Day. So keep that in mind. And I also noticed I need to change the date on here. But it is November 9th. And let's go ahead, let's talk about what our jobs are for today. So first things first, we have our morning work as usual. I'm going to click the sun. It is going to take us to our job. Today we are working on, or this week rather, we are working on prepositional phrases. And so you might remember we've talked about prepositions kind of towards the beginning of the school year. And so prepositions really kind of define a location or a time, a certain point in time or a certain location. And so you are going to go ahead, you are going to watch this video. It says review if you don't know what a preposition is, but I want everyone to watch it just as a review, so that way you guys feel really confident going into this assignment. So this is just going to talk about exclusively prepositions, remember? And again, prepositions really are talking about a location or a point in time. And then you're going to go ahead, you are going to go to slide number 2. And here it's going to be a prepositional phrase. And so prepositional phrases are kind of like the extension of the preposition. And so if please watch this video because it's going to give you important information regarding this assignment. So you're going to see now for slide number 3, here is your actual task. And here you're going to tell me what a prepositional phrase is. Now, I have noticed a couple of friends have not been typing their definitions and they're losing points on their assignments. Part of the job is being able to tell me what the parts of speech are. And so a prepositional phrase, I need you to tell me what is a prepositional phrase. And so you're going to type in the definition right here. Then you're going to see we have our examples. It's going to ask you to take this arrow. You can see that there's a couple arrows. You are going to click on the arrow and you are going to drag it over where the preposition is. Then you are going to take the blue box and box the prepositional phrase, or circle. I think it's a box. But you're going to the box with the blue prepositional for the prepositional phrase. The blue box for the prepositional phrase. Ugh, that was a tongue twister. So you're going to take the arrow, you're going to put it over the preposition, and then you're going to take the box and box up the prepositional phrase. And so you have the 2 sentences, Carla jumped over the large puddle and Ken stomped in the cool mud. And so you're going to go ahead, you are going to make sure that you complete those jobs. Then you have your morning journal, and it is Make Believe Monday. And with Make Believe Monday, you are going to be writing a story that takes place in a spooky house. I know in your packet, I believe it says haunted house. You can make it specifically a haunted house, but I didn't want to kind of narrow your story. I want you guys to have a little bit more of an open-ended prompt, and so you can kind of make it your own. So if it's a spooky house, that is going to be what you're writing about. And so maybe it could have like Frankenstein or maybe some zombies in it. It's up to you, but you are going to be writing a story that takes place in a spooky house. Then we have our Zoom at 9 o'clock. I always look forward to seeing you guys. We're going to be talking about distributive property with multiplication. I'm super excited. It's a pretty hefty job, and so we're going to be practicing it a lot. So I'm really excited for that. Then we have IB. We are going to be talking about Explore Research. You're going to go ahead, you are going to click on the IB logo. You are going to continue the research that you have been working on. Oh, oops, I put the wrong one. I will fix that. But we are going to go ahead, we are going to be kind of extending our research. And so we talked about, here it is. Last time we did our research, we looked at the title page, right? We introduced our Explorer, we put our names here. Then we talked about the biographical information of our explorer, as well as the timeline of their exploration. Now you are going to be talking about their place of exploration. So where did they travel to, or where did they try to travel to? Where did they start? Where did they end? Sometimes they didn't necessarily end up where they were trying to. How did they get there? For example, did they sail across the Atlantic Ocean? And then you're going to insert a picture that shows the route. If you can't find the route, or a picture of the route, that's totally fine. Just find a picture related to your explorer or their way of traveling even. Then we have our purpose of exploration. Remember, every explorer has a purpose. Don't forget about our 4 G's, God, glory, gold, and goods. That typically is why most explorers explore. And so just keep that in mind. And maybe that's not the case. Maybe the explorer was just trying to find some new knowledge. And so keep that in mind. Why did they explore? And then you're going to insert a picture, again, related to the explorer and or their purpose. And then finally, you are going to make a slide about the impact/effect of the explorer's expedition. So after their exploration, their expedition, what happened? What knowledge did we gain? What insights did we gain? What did we learn? What did they accomplish? And so you're going to go ahead, you are going to write their impact/effect right here, as well as inserting a picture related to your explorer here. And again, right here is our video from our last time that we worked on our project. And this is just a really great way of just showing you expectations for research, as well as showing you how to make your slides a little bit more fun. So keep that in mind. Then we have, give me 1 second. Then we have our break. Take a break. You deserve it. It's Monday morning. You need to give your brain a break. Then you have your prefix and suffix practice. You're going to go ahead, you are going to click on the YouTube button, and it's going to take you straight to the daily and prefix and suffix practice video. This is super duper important, again, because it really helps you guys with your reading skills. Then we have our text feature sort. You're going to go ahead, you're going to press the orange book, and it's going to take you straight to your text features job. And you're going to see this and you're going to look like, Miss Walsh, this is a lot. Trust me, super easy peasy. You're going to see that you have audio that will read the directions to you if you need that support. And it's going to ask you to go ahead and you are going to take these little boxes right here and you're going to sort them into the appropriate spots. So, for example, it says nonfiction text. Features help us blank a nonfiction text. Help us easier a nonfiction text. Help us readers. Help us understand. Help us more. I think understand makes sense, so I would click and drag understand into this first box. And then you're going to go ahead, you are going to go through and you're going to see that there are different jobs. So for example, text features talking exclusively about pages. You are going to go then to slide 3, click the audio, it will read it to you. You drag the text feature vocabulary word to the correct picture. So you need to decide which one is the glossary, which one is the index, which one is the title page, which one is the table of contents. Then you're going to see you have an identify it page. You drag the purpose to the correct picture, and then you tell me what type of text feature it is. And you use these vocabulary words to help you with slide number 4. Then you're going to see you have a slide number 5, and you have some questions that you need to answer. So it's going to say, what type of text feature is this? Where in a book would you find this? How many pages? What pages would you find information on firefighters? And so it's kind of walking you through breaking down the text features. And you're just going to keep going through and answering these questions. And so just keep in mind, I'm not expecting everyone to get 100% on this assignment. It's just a really good way of just seeing kind of where you guys are at, as well as assessing what you guys already know about text features. So keep that in mind while you're doing that job. And then then you have lunch. Then finally you have your math job, which again, we're talking about distributive property. And you are going to go ahead, you are going to click right here. And you are going to see your first slide is an example. Remember, this example is going to really help you guys out as it is a model. And in slide 2, we are going to go over that in Zoom today. So make sure you keep that in mind and you are focused because that's going to help you with the assignment. It's taking a second to load, so thank you for being patient. So you can see right here, you have all these little boxes, and you're going to be breaking down, distributing the problem. So you're going to be breaking it down and into smaller pieces. And so you can see right here, we were able to break it down, and you can see right here as well, solving the problem. So we're going to go ahead, we'll do slide number 2 together, and you're just going to keep going through, and you're going to go ahead and solve these as well, slides 3 through 5 as well independently. You're just going to click on the boxes and you will go ahead and you will type. Then you have your iReady Math, and you click the iReady logo, 30 minutes, and then it's cleanup. And that is going to be it for your day. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye, D1.